Hey guys, Little Mac117 here, and today I'm doing my very first, and I don't even know if I don't know if I'll do any more, but I am doing a Modpack review, or showcase, whatever you want to call it. I prefer showcase, I don't know why I said review, but let's get into this. So this is the Crafting Dead Modpack, and I had very much fun with this, and I decided, since a lot of information about this mod is just strewn across the internet for nobody to know what the heck is going on, I decided to make a video. So, yeah, and this is what's going to happen. So, this is my very first mod review, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to screw something up, but with the power of editing, hopefully I will fix it. And I guess let's just get straight into this. So, you play this mod with the Technic launcher, which, if you want me to, I can make a video on how to get the Technic launcher. But as you can see in the top left, it's Minecraft 1.5.2, but it's still tons of fun. And yeah, so we'll start out with the blocks, I guess. These are the what are they called? Barbed wire. They act like cobwebs, but they also do damage when you're inside of them, along to any other mobs. Right here we have sandbags, white stone brick, and clay with their respective slabs. This is an add-in in 1.5.2. It's part of the mod, so yeah. Let's just keep going on down the line, I guess. Right here we have, I will be showing structures that spawn in your regular Minecraft world, and they have these inside of them. And what they are is they're little pieces of loot. You walk up to them and you right-click them, and you get a piece of loot. It goes... Oh, and these ones right here for map makers are like spawners. So if you take one away, after a while it'll come back. So it goes common, rare, very rare, extremely rare, medical, police, and military. And I'm not really sure what this is. I couldn't find any information on it. The anti-base spawner. But yeah, that's there. Yes. So, next we'll go over here, and this at the moment doesn't do anything. It's just for looks, I guess. Right here we have the raw steel block and the cooked steel block. I'm just assuming that one's a bit tougher against explosions. Yeah. So, yeah. And now let's get into all the other stuff. Right here we have weapons up here and extra items right here. So I'm pretty sure the handcuffs and handcuffs key work as in any other game where it has those. You know, you walk up to someone, put them on them. The empty syringe, the RBI cure syringe, and the morphine syringe. So if you get infected, you use this syringe. If you break a leg, you use this syringe. And let's say you come across the empty syringe and the RBI cure bottle. You can't eat it. So what you have to do is you have to go over here, or I guess in your inventory will work too. But you just put it in, and you get the RBI cure syringe. And then you get rid of the cure. Easy as A, B, C, I, F, G, D. So next thing is the compass. Now you'll be thinking, but Little Mac, there's already a compass in Minecraft. But this one is much more helpful. You don't have to have it in your hotbar, you can just set it anywhere in your inventory. In the bottom right corner, there you go. You got where your coordinates are, the direction you're facing. I wonder if it shows mobs. Let's check that out. Let's get pig in here. Nah, doesn't show mobs. Maybe it'll show zombie mobs. I'll come back to that later, I guess. Didn't think about that. Right here we got the barbed wire kits and the wire cutters, which is, you probably know, is for the barbed wire. This is mostly, you find it, and in survival mode, this is how you place it. You just hold it, and bam. And I totally forgot about this. These are the new road blocks. You got regular asphalt, or road solid, and road brokens. So you can make roads too. And I really don't like this pig anymore. Oh yeah, they bleed too. And items, not blocks. Blocks you pick up regularly. But items, they don't pick up right away anymore, so you have to right-click them. And they don't stack? Okay, I guess food doesn't stack. Certain things will. I guess blocks will, but items won't stack anymore. Oh, it's gonna suck for arrows. Okay, no, arrows still stack. Okay, you're good. Let's continue going. We got the can opener, which you'll see the cans later as you need this to open the cans. We got the bandage there's a new inventory to stop your bleeding. If you're bleeding, you also have to worry about thirst now too. This is your new survival inventory, and then when you come in here, you click on crafting to go to your regular Minecraft inventory. And we'll get into these in a little bit. So that's what that does. Blood bag, fills up more blood if you're missing some. To fill up a blood bag, you go to somebody else. You can't take your own blood and put it inside you. You have to take blood from someone else. They'll get nausea for a little bit, and then you can use the blood on yourself. We already went over that. The Modpack. So what this does is apparently it fills up your food and water a little bit, but it also stops bleeding, gives back some blood. I think cures nausea and cures, hunger. So that's really useful. And then right here we got the makeshift splints. It's used the same way as the morphine syringe. We've got the dirty rag and the clean rag. You can clean the dirty rag by taking it, going over to some water, and just yank. There you go, you got a clean rag. You can bandage yourself instead of using an actual bandage. I'm gonna hold on to that. You know what? No, I'm not. Okay, let's continue. And if you can find these, but let's say you're too lazy to look for one, you can take wooden sticks. I don't think they do anything but this. If you have 4 sticks and 3 dirty rags, specifically dirty ones, and you put them in the crafting bench just like so, you get a makeshift splint. So there you go. And these base parts I can not show you, sadly, because in order to build a base you need to donate to the mod. But I could imagine that these are very useful. Which really sucks, but I mean, yeah. I guess we'll just move on to the weapons. You have all these beautiful guns in this mod. You got the crossbow, and they each have their own respective clip, which I didn't put in here because it's just a lot of clips, even though it's for a specific gun. So, you got your P90, you got all these beautiful guns, and you take them out, and as you can see, it's kind of like a, what's its face? Call of Duty. I know it doesn't have a face, but I like to pretend. Where you got the lines in the center. When you move, they get wider. And the running animation is kind of neat, where it folds in the gun. Does it do that? No, you can't see it. So yeah, to aim, I think you change these options right here. So let's say you want aim to be your right click. You click on that one, and then right mouse, and then the rest of these are just like normal. Whoops. And you can hold your breath as well, because as you can see, the gun moves a very small amount. There you go, you can hold your breath. It's mostly more useful with sniper rifles. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, you got your Magnum, you got automatic pistol, amazing weapons, and of course, any game with guns is not complete without grenades. Any day now. Oh, okay, so they don't blow up land, but they blow up things, so that's good. These are attachments for guns, so I'll show you how these work now in the new creative, or in the new inventory. So these are camouflages for your guns, but they only work with certain guns. So let's go ahead and do the M4A1 with the lava cracked. And certain attachments won't work either, but I'm going to go ahead and take the ACOG, suppressor, and grip. Hopefully these will all work. There we go, M4A1. Reload, I believe, is R. Yep. And then to add attachments, you go to your crafting dead inventory, the gun right there, and just add the attachments, ready to go. camouflage right there. You take out your gun and see what you have on it, and look like a complete boss. I'd have to say my favorite part about this mod is multiplayer. It always sucks dying, but it's just so much more rewarding. I'm gonna hold on to this. So yep, attachments. We have backpacks, of course. You got your small backpacks, your regular size backpacks, large backpacks, gun bag, and tactical vests. So I'll take the tactical vest. The gun bag is just as good as a small backpack, so I don't really see what the point is, because you can press C to put your gun on your back. Which, maybe, can you not do that in survival? Let me try it. Game mode. So yeah, you can put it on your back anyway, you don't really need the backpack. So it's just as good as a small backpack, as I will show you. I'll take this. Okay. So go to your CD inventory. So you got your small backpack, which when you open, it's just a few slots. Gun bag, see, like I said, I don't see the... Maybe you can carry another weapon with this, let me try that. This mod would be really good with the shoulder surfing mod. Let's try this. I don't think so. Or, unless it's just 4 guns. I bet that's it. Can you put a gun in a small backpack? Let me try. Let's get another gun. There we go, nice big gun. Let's try that. Will that go in the backpack? Okay, so yeah, the gun bag is just for guns. So that's good. Oh, tactical vest. I totally skipped that. Great one. First person, please. Let's put the vest, and that also kind of works as a backpack. You get little areas, and I believe it also gives you like a little bit of resistance to zombies and damage and stuff like that. Next up, we got our masks, helmets, and goggles and stuff like that. So as you can see, there's a wide variety, and they did really good on the modeling. So I'll just grab a few. Night vision goggles actually do night vision. I'll make them back. Thank you. Or no, let's just say that. Let's go ahead and grab the hazmats and the payday masks and see how a few of them look. Of course, the Skyrim themed helmet there. You got your hazmat. That thing. And then, of course, the night vision goggles, which I believe is N. Yep. Let's go ahead and change the time. Set 100 steamers. As you can see, it helps. I have a thing set so that it resets the time. But anyway, let's move on to the food, I believe. Yes, the food. So when you drink something, like a can of something or whatever, it becomes an empty can or whatever, and you can just drop that. It really has no use at this point. But the water canteen you can fill back up at a water spot just by right-clicking on water. So, of course, liquids fill your water desires. They added in rotten milk, which rotten foods, I should put that down here. Rotten foods actually diminish, they give you hunger. And then you got your protein bar, candy bar, you got your other foods. And then here you go, the cans, which as you can see are open now. With the can opener, you got your MRE, which is the best thing in the world. Fresh oranges, you got all this beautiful food added into the game. And last part, or not last part, we have clothing and armor. I don't think you find this. I think there's a crafting recipe for it, but since this is a mod pack on the Technic, I don't think I can add craft guide or NEI to see what the recipe is. So I'm kind of blank on these two, the hero and the bandit. It's probably just for like role playing. And then these, as you can see, don't have a name. If I go ahead and see, they're just blank, which is because if you go ahead and throw on, like, these are different clothing, like it fills up your chest plate, your leggings, and your boots. So let's go ahead and grab one, I guess. Let's see. Ooh, astronaut, I haven't seen that one. And as you can see below, it says protection level, so they do help. Let's get a couple of them. Let's get the SWAT clothing and the ghillie suits. There. So now then, let's go ahead and put on the SWAT clothing. As you can see, looks amazing. The ghillie suits and the astronaut. I like the astronaut, but I like the SWAT better. Let's go ahead. And I believe that's a weapon slot that I did not know about, so let's go ahead and grab something like a hatchet. It's not working. Can I set it up in there? Have some. Oh, yep. It's a weapon slot for you to hold your weapon. So that's good. That's cool. So I think that's it for items and blocks. Now let's go ahead and look at some zombies. There we go. I got a nice little spawner set up. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Maybe not. Okay. Click. So there are tons of different models for the zombies, and it's going to get really loud when I'm about to do something. Let's just get a ton of them out here. They have taken the time to get tons of different textures for the zombies, which I am very... Oh god, they do not like me. And as you can see, they bleed when you punch them, just like the pig earlier. So... Oh yeah, and as you can see, it fills up the spots where the armor goes. Let's just go ahead. Amazing. Love it. Sometimes they do drop things, like water or an apple or something. Let's see if we can get something out of them, other than rotten flesh. Not looking like it. Come on, let's get something. Oh, I gotta move these guys. Get out of here. Now then, drop something, please. Okay, well, they do drop other things. It's just not wanting to be friendly with me. Unless it's only on servers, I guess I'm not super sure. Gotta drop something. There we go, see, he dropped an apple. Dropped an apple, man. Dropped a man apple. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and exit out of this. And there is a new world type, of course, CD cure. And here we go. So there's actually tons of spawns everywhere. So here's one of them. Got some wire cutters. Got one over here. You can pretty much go from one to the next to the next to the next, and just on and on. And of course, there's zombies everywhere, so it's a very challenging mod pack. So, oh, there we go. We'll end on that one. Oh yeah, you can zoom in. I forgot to mention that. I believe you have to go to the controls. Yep, player zoom. Yep. And here's a nice little area. These are the places that you want to go to. They have a lot of good stuff. You got magazines, you got weapon. Oh, I love this thing. The only bad thing about most weapons is carry like 10 of them, because they run out really quickly. Iced tea. Sounds good. Now, let's see, is there anything else worth mentioning about this mod, other than it's probably the best mod pack ever made. Ever. Oh, they added random trees. They're like dead and stuff, so that's worth mentioning. But I'd have to say the shining point of this, once again, is the multiplayer. That is the best part of it. When you go into it, play multiplayer, go to official servers, and choose your thingy. And there you go, you got servers right there. My favorite is the Charland, of course. But I guess that's it. So, thank you for watching this video. Sorry if this was very poor quality, kind of slow. first Modpack review. Probably get better as time goes on. But once again, thank you for watching. This is Little Mac 117 signing out until I come back on. See ya, I guess. Just you can go away from this video now. Why am I continuing this? What is the point of the outro? Just go ahead and click on a different video. It's the best advice I got for you. Just a different one.